he knows what gets to me and what really lights my fire. So he uses it against me a lot, but I enjoy it.
How'd you get into dirt bikes? Because you were like a big jet ski guy.
Yeah, I rode all the way. So my dad, when he came from Europe, he rode dirt bikes back home. So he was always watching Supercross and stuff. And I always rode from when I was 4 or 5.
You did?
Yeah,
Okay.
I went to Loretta's 13 years in a row from the 4 to 6 class. But I was always like, the first year I think I went 42, 41, 42. Yep. It wasn't great.
Dad's like, why are we spending all this money?
Yeah. I wasn't like great. 65s I got a little bit better. 85s slowly got better. And then, but once I got to like that point where I was all right, like I was living in Havasu still, and I got pulled into the wrong crowd, and I was like, I had a talk with my dad. I would say after Vegas this year, we were sitting at like a dinner table at his house, and I came clean to him about all the dumb stuff I was doing, and he like looked at me. He's like, so I was driving to races, and you were in the back of the motorhome vaping, drinking? So yeah, pretty much.
Had no clue.
He had no idea. I was like, yeah, it's probably not a great thing to be telling him, but
yeah, but at least you're honest with him.
Yeah,
like, I can respect it.
Yeah, and even like I'd say the weekend I hired Davey, I was in Mammoth, hammered.
I remember hearing something about this story. Yeah,
that weekend hammered, smoking weed, drove home, and I was on my drive home from Mammoth, and I called him, or I DM'd him on Instagram, and then we got on a phone call. I had a meeting with him in Havasu maybe a week later, and he told me, like in that meeting, he was like, if we're gonna do this, you have to give me 100%. Like, if I drive to California and I don't get 100%, I'm driving home and never coming back. He was like straight up with me, and that night I went home, got hammered for the last time, and then.
Yeah, what do I have to lose? Let's go. Like, we're gonna work our ass off
We're
right
going
now.
wide open now. So
seems like it's paying off for you, dude. Like you've been ripping. It's cool to see too.
Yeah, it was awesome.
How old were you?
At that time when I hired him, I was just turned 16. Jeez. I was like 16 and a half. But
were you hanging out with a bunch of people, trying to drink, trying to party, trying to be cool? Is that why?
Yeah, and I think in Havasu, the whole...
That's how it is.
That's how Havasu is.
You lived in Havasu full time?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Havasu, so